Good morning, students. Welcome to Chanakya Academy online session for Social Science Standard 9. This session deals with Chapter 8, that is, Formation of our Constitution. Today, we will be dealing with Unit 2, that is, Civics, Making of Modern Nation. This unit of Civic tells us about the how a citizen can be formed, how well he can be organized, and all this that makes a citizen a better citizen with the help of our constitution, understanding fundamental rights, his duties, and different policies that are framed as per the constitution, which are different organs of government, what is the judiciary system, and how democracy can help a particular person to become a more civilized person. So in this unit 2 we will be dealing with how a better human being can be formed into a civilized person. Today, we are going to study Chapter 8 of Civics, that is, Framing of Constitution and its Features. After getting independence, one of the most important thing that the leadership team of our country formed, and that was the Constitution. What do you mean by Constitution? A constitution is a systematic collection of rules and regulations that are designed to govern a country's administration and management is termed as constitution. Second is importance of the constitution. For what reason constitution is required? For the development of a country, law and order should be there in the country. In order to make laws, there should be certain systematic regulations and policies. These are defined in a collection of book that is termed as constitution. These constitution rules and regulations are not always same as per people's expectation, aspiration and interest and related to the current scenarios. They are required to get change that is termed as amendment. Now we will understand how the constitution was formed. The process of forming the constitution started before our independence, that it started from 25th March 1946. A cabinet mission was established by British government that had the understanding of how to form a constitution. This formulation process of constitution was handed over to a constituent assembly of India, and this constituent assembly is formed of 385 members. These members are experts and scholars of different areas and from various locations, so that the constitution that is formed contains all relevant facts and all different types of people, their faiths are all included in this constitution. So, in order to prepare a well constitution, various peoples from different regions, from different political and administration areas were called and were able to form a constitution. This constitution had members like Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Shyam Prasad Mukherjee, H.P. Modi, H.V. Kamath, Frank Anthony, Kanhaiya Munshi, Krishnaswamy Iyer, Baldev Singh, and women representatives were also included like Sarojini Naidu, Vijayalakshmi Pandit for this constituent assembly. The president of this constituent assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the drafting committee was headed by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. During the formation of constitution, the Constituent Assembly had 166 sessions in a period of 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days. All the members from various departments and from various sectors joined to form a constitution. This constitution included 295 articles and 8 appendices. And later on, these 295 articles formed into 395 articles, including amendments and 9 appendices. So, after 2 years, 11 months, and 26 days, the Constitution of India was formed. It was in a draft stage. Later on 26 January 1950, our Constitution came into force. That means the rules and regulations that were mentioned in this constitutions came into effect. That means these rules and regulations are to be followed throughout India from 26 January 1950. And our constitution also has national emblem, that is four lions standing sideways in all four directions, and a national song, Satyameva Jayati, national slogan written on the national emblem, Satyameva Jayate. It means truth always prevails. The Constitution also provides citizenship rights and duties of people of different areas, union, state relations, elections, and emergency provisions. Thus, our Constitution is a well defined and a well formed document containing all rules, regulations, policies for their citizens to be followed. Indian Preamble is a main and core part of our Constitution. An Indian Constitution begins with a preamble. Preamble is like a context. It's like the summary that all includes in a constitution. Let us see what is a preamble. Preamble states that we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens. It means that this constitution is for the people and to make India supreme, socialist, secular, and a democratic country, and it will also safeguard all its citizens, justice, social, economic, and political. Here, it means that justice will be given to all its citizens, irrespective of social, economical, or political differences. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Freedom is given to each and every individual based on its thought of expression, belief, faith, and their worship. That's why India is termed as a secular country, whereby any person can choose or select the religion of their choice. Equality of status and opportunity. Each and every individual will be given equal opportunity and equal status in the society. Either he is rich or poor, he is male or female, he is a child or he is a senior citizen or he is an adult. Each and every individual will be given equality and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. Means it will follow all the rules and regulations to provide this Indian citizen equal status as an individual or as a union or as a group so as to suggest a nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. So, this Constitution is framed on the 26th November 1949 and it includes all the above mentioned details to safeguard the nation and its citizen. Thus, Preamble has given an outline and overview of all that is included in the constitution, different types of ideas, principles related to a citizen, related to the nation, related to justice, equality, sovereignty of all the people living in India. Preamble is the soul of our constitution. It gives us a summary or an objective with which our constitution is formed. If there is any dilemma or any particular situation whereby the government is not getting any particular solution, then preambles plays an important role to give them guidance, as it is one type of pillar for our Indian constitution. As per our preamble, we have certain terms that are required to understand in detail. Some of them, like sovereign. Sovereign means supreme. Socialist. Socialist means people all together living in a country needs to be socialized, need to be together, need to have a union and accomplishment with each other related to different ideas, feelings, and expressions. Secular. Any person can choose his or her religion of their choice. There is no discrimination on his or her following any religion. Democratic. The government that is formed is based on the people's representative. Republic. India is a republic nation because it is having its own constitution. It is having its own set of rules to let country leadership team work. Justice. Justice is in terms of providing suitable considerations based on any problem that is considered related to different set of peoples or groups. Liberty is freedom. Freedom is related to different rights as mentioned in the constitution and duties that are there that citizens should follow. Fraternity and equality. Fraternity is related to all groups of people or unions that are there in India. And equality. Equality of status and individual is considered as part of our constitution. Let us understand the terms in more detail. Democracy. The word democracy comes from a Greek word. Demos means people and kratos means power. That means in order to rule a country, people's power is a must. So people are at the first and people's representatives are selected or elected for doing different types of welfare activities for the people. An election is held, people cast their vote and choose the majority as its prime minister. Prime minister forms a cabinet based on its recommendation from president and other chief ministers. Every 5 year election takes place in India and any citizen who is 18 or above can cast their vote and elect their representative. This elected representative have are from different parties and the majority party is elected. The person from the majority party is elected as the prime minister, and prime minister selects different types of executives based on different types of portfolios and departments, and the government forms its plan based on 5 year plan. So this is termed as democracy. The word socialist was added as an amendment to our constitution in 1976 This was 42nd Indian Amendment. That means amendment means a change. So the constitution adopted a change as socialist word was added. Based on this socialist concept, all the Indian citizens are given equal importance based on social, economical, and political equality. The main concern of being socialist is that all individuals will be given equality and there won't be any exploitation or insult of any of the people, either male or female, or rich or poor. All will be considered as equal, irrespective of being social, economical, or political in nature. Third, and one of the most important parameter of our constitution is secularism. The word secular means any person of Indian origin has right to choose and select his or her religion. No one can force him to follow any religion without their choice or their without their consent. The country cannot discriminate a citizen on religious basis. Equal job opportunities and political rights will be given to each and every citizen. Sarvadharm Samdrishti and Sarvadharm Sambhav are the principles incorporated in our constitution. Means all religions are one and all religions are equal. That means secular. So India is a country where all religions are treated as equal and equal status is given to all religions. Now we will study basic features of our constitution. Our constitution is well formed and well organized. That we come to know from it is a written legal document that includes different rules and regulations in a well organized and well mannered form. Second one is the size of the constitution. So Indian constitution is divided into 22 sections, which includes 395 articles and 8 appendices. Appendices are different terms that are used in the constitutions. These terms explanation is given in appendices. And there are certain rules and regulations and responsibilities that each and every state of India should follow. These are also well defined in constitution. Single citizenship, it means that any person who is living in India will have a single citizenship. We know that in America and other European nations have a policy that they are provided with dual citizenship. It means that any person who is born in one country holds the citizenship of that country, and once he migrates or moves to another country, then based on its voting facilities and tenure in that country, he is given another citizenship. So they are given dual citizenship. But in India, a person gets only one citizenship, and that is as an Indian. After application of Article 370, in Jammu and Kashmir also the dual citizenship is now removed, and the people of Jammu and Kashmir have only single citizenship, and the state is now dissolved into two union territories. One is Jammu and another is Ladakh.